Hey everyone, ACATers here and welcome back to episode 17 of Let's Play RimWorld 1.0. We're getting to know our new colonist Larry now, and things are still on the up. Hopefully Randy's got something new in store for us today. If you're not sure who Randy is the storyteller of our world when you start a new game, which you can see in the first episode where I go through that whole setup process. You get to choose which storyteller is going to play for you, and they have different difficulties, essentially, or sort of different styles more than difficulties. You can choose the difficulty separately to the style of storyteller. Randy's is, as it sounds, totally random. You do not know what's going to happen. You might get some really nice encounters, you might get some really bad ones, but generally the difficulty of encounters goes up as you progress, and that is linked with the wealth of your colony. So let's have a look. I'm not sure. I'm sure somewhere you can get a bit of information about that. That's a menu. What does that do? Room stats display. So let's have a look what Larry thinks. Impressiveness awful. Mediocre. Awful. Why is it awful? Is it because it's cramped? And see, putting that in has actually made it worse. Right, we need to start making some more impressive bedrooms. Okay. Well, I've got to finish this off. They also need to do a bit of mining. Oh, which Bowman's well on the way to doing. He's a bit slow at it. But it's about time we did a bit of mining, really, in our colony. Oh, so that is nearly there. Do we have enough steel? There's a bit of steel there. We're allowed to touch that. There you go. And you can grab some of that. We're able to heat it. So it's turned winter now. We want to make sure that we really always have enough warmth indoors. So some of the areas are much warmer than others. When people open the doors, of course, the air leaks between. So I'm going to build a heater, and we're going to put a copy of that. Best to run these cables through the walls where you can, the main cables that is, because it's a bit less unsightly. As you see when you've got wires running along the floor here, it looks much nicer if you build them in the walls. Really building that. Yep. Right, there we go. So now that's connected, and we want to set that. It's currently set to target temperature 21. That's probably absolutely fine. Haynes has got food poisoning. Dirty cooking area. Oh no. What are you going to do about it? You're going to carry on. Hopefully you develop an immunity. Food poisoning in an early RimWorld could actually be the death of you. Let's hope that's not the case. Right, so now we've got this. That will keep this room at a good temperature, and we want to make sure that we have the same temperature across all of these. They seem quite well balanced, but we can build vents between rooms to stabilise the emissions. What have we not got enough of? We need more steel, but we've got plenty. It's just up here. Nobody's really focusing on hauling at the moment because there's quite a lot of tasks for people to do. You do have to be careful with you have to be quite careful when mining. If you go too deep and you expand this whole area, and you can get a cave in, and I can't remember how. I can't remember how you resolve that. One thing I'm going to do though is just make sure there's a roof covering up this cable, because I think that might have a possibility of being able to explode if you're not careful. Yeah, so you can tell them to mine, but as I say, if you're not careful, will cave in, because this is seen as actually a sort of a lower part of of a mountain. It's quite deceiving at first. First time I played the game, you sort of run through and think, oh, we'll sweep out all of this area of stone, but what you don't realise is you're actually turning into the side of something, and then poof, whole thing falls down. People die, people get injured. And you're not in a good way. Right, so this is causing you 20% pain, you've got 60% consciousness, your movement slightly affected, you're not very hungry, blood filtration is at 95%, which is okay. At least everybody's busy doing stuff. That was a bad idea, so I'm going to deconstruct those because that actually takes up space and reduces your room rather than making it better. So Tiger's got a break risk now. You're in serious pain? I'm going to be in constant pain from... well, there's not much I can do about that, I suppose. When you drink the psychic tea, that might make things better. We need to get cleaning this place as well. The whole place is an absolute mess. So once I've done the important tasks like putting the floor in here and changing these walls to marble, which we'll eventually get to, we can get tidying up as well. Let's just make sure everyone's got cleaning. Apart from Philly, everyone has cleaning duty. What else can we do here? We can make pretty much just blocks. One doing no pregnant does yet. Oh dear, this doesn't sound good. A distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over this entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust setting out of the atmosphere. It will last for anywhere between a few days to over a season. That is not good. You're being poisoned. You've got major food poisoning as well. Well, I think you need to go to rest. Well, you can't. You're not. It doesn't count as an injury. Oh gosh, your movement's slowed. You've got a slow bit of toxic build-up already. Oh my gosh, this does not look good for Haynes. Everyone else, Philly's just frail, but that's because Philly's old. Dennis has got an initial toxic build-up. Oh dear. Probably about time you went to sleep now. I know you'd like to finish your job. Prioritise cleaning dirt. An item stash quest. What have we got? Ooh, 2,000 silver. What is a collection of valuable items worth $1,985. Not far from us. The collection consists of basically just silver. It won't last, others will take the items in 25 days. Beware. Valuables tend to attract danger. Sammy says there is a group of 2 man-hunting deer wandering nearby. Hopefully we can manage those. The problem is we've got toxic fallout at the moment, so it's probably not a good idea to do anything yet. So, and now I'm just throwing up. Right, where are you going, Bowman? I kind of want to disallow anyone from building this stuff at the moment. He's okay. I suppose he's in a roof. He's in a roofed area at the moment. Where are you going now? Get indoors. Do not stay outside for too long. So I guess I tempted fate. So you're just going to go and dig. Let's cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. There you go, you can clean. Oh, you've already got 2.1%. Right, you're okay, you're okay. You've got 3.3% toxic buildup. I can hear dying animals. Oh, this is not a roofed area. Oh gosh. We need to build a roof sort of there, so we have a semi-roofed area, and then we can make the animals move in. Right, there we go. And now, if we look at this zone, where is the zone? Zones. It's not a stockpile zone. Allowed area? Turkey land. That's Turkey land. And then animals should all get under cover. There we go. Okay, you know, dealing with the threat as it comes. It's still really cold outside. The indoor temperature's remaining quite good though. Just venting this out. So, probably do a venting into there. As well. Which means someone's going to have to venture out and get the steel. Where have you two been? I see. I'm going to have to stop all of the chopping. Everyone's got toxic fallout, and I'm doing a very bad job at stopping that. Because everybody wants to... Can you just pause one for a second? Bills. Well, I think apart from Larry, where are you going? You should be doing nothing but cleaning now. Cleaning and researching. Where are you hauling marble? Right, okay, there's... There you go, your new job is get inside and clean. For now we just need to disallow that as well. Just leave it. Oh, where are you going? No. Oh, it's almost impossible. Let's reinstall the horseshoes there. Well, we can't prioritise that. Yeah, we've got serious problems. So basically everyone's falling back to hauling stuff because we've stopped them from doing most of the duties, and that's all that really remains. The problem with hauling stuff is it means people are constantly outside. So now instead, hopefully, where are you going? Harvesting potatoes. Alright, I'll allow it. Yeah, so we're going to have some problems soon if we don't go hunting as well. How much food we've got? 23... So we've got 3 days worth. Hopefully it's enough. You don't need to clean outside? Oh my goodness. Well, at least the research will get done pretty quick. The place will be really nice and tidy. I mean, that was a bit of a disaster, really. I'm probably going to handle that a lot better. But, you know, it adds something to the game, right? Let's just see how these guys are doing. Health, you're okay. You never bloody leave the room. So yours is at 1.3%. You're at 9.9%, and it's starting to affect your consciousness now. You're at 4.6. 1.3, you're okay, and you are 7.1%. And food poisoning, Haynes had food poisoning, has gone away as well now. You've also got a bad back. Oh, you get over that, won't you? Okay, like I say, it's a great chance to get a lot of stuff done here. A lot of research done, a lot of socialising. That's probably when they'll choose to have their marriage now as well. Just for fun. How are the animals doing? Probably should check that as well. Ooh, not great. You were out on it all of that time. You're pregnant! It's happening! The middle stages of pregnancy. It works. Three idle colonists. But, you know, what to do? What to do? I mean, there's quite a lot of limestone chunks here. We could start... We could start doing limestone. Because, yeah... I suppose it would be alright to have another building block, won't it? Gives people something to do as well. And they don't have to go outside for too long to do it. Research finished. Machining. Great. Let's do the next one. We're going to go straight into gunsmithing now. I really hope this toxic fallout doesn't last too long. It's lasted 1.7 days at the moment. Ooh, that Ibex ram is very nearly dead. Well, never mind. Easier to hunt. Still got a dirty cooking area. I suppose I don't think there's any floor under there. Let's fix that. We've got some limestone blocks and some mold blocks. Let's have a look. And floors. Just do you a nice limestone tile floor in the kitchen. Something everyone could do without having to go outside. Without going outside. Drug burning? Drugs can be useful, but can also lead to harmful addictions. If you want to avoid drugs in your colony, you have the option of burning them at a campfire. That is quite useful. Right, so I am blocking all the doors. You're not allowed out. And I forgot one. Oh! I forgot one and left a couple of people outside as a result. I mean, is that room dirty? Does it show dirt on here? Cleanliness slightly dirty. That's okay. I'll live with that. We need to expand this zone as well. We'll allow all that. Cool! Well, what a day. That's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a comment with any feedback and suggestions. Remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you next time for another episode of RimWorld. Take care.